Hi, hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Let's debug tech. I hope you all feeling good. Let's stay safe. So we're gonna start new playlist for Spring Cloud frameworks. So as you can see in the screen, so Spring Cloud framework is providing some common patterns for various purposes. For example, configuration management, service discovery, circuit breakers, intelligent routing, micro proxy, control bus, etc. These are the certain frameworks which is provided by Spring Cloud for each and depends on the requirement, depends on the features. Okay, so we're gonna start with Spring Cloud config. Basically, the configuration management in this tutorial. Guys, if you're new to the video, please subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon so that you will not miss any upcoming video from our channel. So let's discuss about Spring Cloud configuration. So what is Spring Cloud configuration? You can ask me the question. So basically, Spring Cloud configuration is nothing but it's a tool, it's a framework which is provided by Spring Cloud to maintain all the configuration files, all microservices configuration files in a centralized repository. Okay, meaning let's say we have three microservices having their own configuration. For example, property 1, property 2, property 3. So now they are thinking to maintain all these property files in a centralized repository, for example in a cloud. So basically Git is a cloud framework, right? Cloud repository. So they are planning to move all the configuration to the Git repository. So now they have moved. Now all the property files are stored in the Git repository. Now they want to read all the configuration from the Git repository. For that, Spring Cloud config server is coming as an interface, is coming as a mediator. What will happen is microservices, as you can see in the diagram, it will communicate with the config server. Config server, it will communicate with the Git repository. It will fetch the configuration and then it will distribute that configuration to the respective microservices. For that, there are two components are very important. Component number 1, cloud config server. That component number 2, cloud config clients. So cloud config server is nothing but the mediator which is interacting with the Spring Cloud repository, which is having all the configuration, basically centralized, externalized configuration. Why we are saying that word externalized? Now these property files, these configurations are maintained in the Git repository, not in the microservices, so that in future, if customer wants to do, if you want to do any changes in the respective configuration, you can do it in the Git repository directly without affecting the microservices. So we no need to build the microservices again. If you are not doing this approach, what will happen? All the configuration files, it will be embedded in the microservices itself, so that they have to build the microservices again, they have to do the deployment. So now, what is this Spring Cloud clients? Spring Cloud clients is nothing but the microservices which is externalize the configuration to the Git repository. So this Spring config client will interact with the Spring config server. The Spring config server, it will interact with the Spring Git repository to fetch the configuration. So this is all about the Spring Cloud configuration. Basically, this video is all about intro about Spring Cloud config, what is Spring Cloud config and how it is working. So in the next video, what we're gonna do is, see in the real time, we're gonna create a project. Basically, Spring Cloud config server is a microservice. We're gonna create that microservice and then we'll interact with Git repository and we'll try to fetch that record. And in this playlist, we'll have a sequence of Spring Cloud config server videos. We will understand how the interaction is happening from Spring Cloud config server to Git repository, how the interaction is happening from Spring Cloud config clients to Spring Cloud config server, how the configuration are distributing into the each and every microservices. We will see in one by one. one by one video. So let's give a one quick idea about how the interaction is happening from Spring Cloud config server to Git repository. It will act as an internal HTTP call. So we will discuss in detail in the next video with live coding and a real-time sample. So thanks for watching these videos, guys. If you feel this video is really useful, please click the subscribe button and click the bell icon. So let's see in the next video. Bye.